A Salem bakery is helping those who have food allergies to enjoy what they normally can't have.
And that's the reward of it all.
We see how the business is growing and on the menu.
On the Menu is sponsored by Price Heating and Cooling.
Here in the kitchen of Patty's Cookies and More, owner and baker Patty Rudabaugh assembles a German chocolate cake.
I had an order pop up for one of these. This is one of our most popular items.
After adding the German chocolate filling, a second layer, and a coat of chocolate buttercream, it's time to decorate and add chocolate ganache.
You can never have too much chocolate ganache.
And even more filling to the top.
And voila.
Taking a look at the finished product, you'd never guess that it's gluten-free.
We make gluten-free items, and we also specialize in allergy-friendly items according to our customers' need. Some are dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, corn-free. They give me their list of allergies, and I make it according to their dietary needs.
Rudabaugh's business got its start when she began making pizza crust for a friend with celiac disease.
After like 2 or 3 weeks, we perfected it, and we started selling them out of the home. And then requests came in for cinnamon rolls, chocolate chip cookies, apple pies.
And thus, Patty's Cookies and More was born.
We started doing a lot of sales through the home, and all hours you'd have people come in their pajamas to pick up their goods, meet me at the side door and exchange, and I'm sure I had the neighbors questioning and wondering what was going on.
At that point, she moved into a 36 square foot space, then a 220 square foot space. Once she outgrew that, the business finally landed in this 3,200 square foot space in downtown Salem.
Since we moved into this new location, every month exceeds the month before.
And many of the businesses in Salem and in surrounding communities utilize Rudabaugh's products to fill the needs of their customers.
Such as Mary's Pizza in Lisbon, Dorenzo's in Salem, Lib's Coffee Shop across the street here.
Most recently, Patty's Cookies and More products have become available at White House Fruit Farm in Canfield. Owner Debbie Piper says allergen-free baking is not something they can do at the market.
We've had a limited amount of gluten-free requests. We just don't have the equipment or the space to do it. So Patty's been kind enough to bring a few of her products into our market.
And the first day, we basically sold out. I think they had like a couple items left over to Sunday, but otherwise everything that we dropped off Saturday morning is gone. I've delivered 2 more times this week to them. It's going phenomenal. And right now we're just trying to get to where we know what their need is going to be.
We're just going to see where it goes. You never know until you try.
I have approximately 40 recipes in my Bible, and it's top secret. Our buttercream is made homemade here on the site every day. Even though it's called buttercream, it's still dairy-free, gluten-free.
But those with allergies aren't her only customers.
People who come in who have no food allergies, and they are still purchasing like our cinnamon rolls. That's one of our most famous items. You know, they won't go anywhere else, but they'll come here and get cinnamon rolls, even though they have no food allergies. And these cinnamon rolls are vegan, and they would have never have known.
Such is the case with Shirley Fox. It's her first time coming to the store in Salem.
Mother and I thought we'd stop and look at a couple of shops here in downtown, and we decided we wanted a cookie. So that's what I'm doing in Patty's store. I have a niece who has an allergy to milk products. She has to be careful about that. So it's important that we have people like Patty that can make things for those people that have allergies.
The community and my customers that come in, I feel, do depend on me a lot. We have customers that come up to 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours away, just to come up and get items. I've had someone come from Detroit, Michigan. They could not find a bakery that would decorate a gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free cake.
Rudabaugh says all of the advertising for the shop has been through word of mouth and social media.
I'm kind of scared to advertise to see what really is going to happen.
She says even without traditional advertising, she expects the business to keep growing.
The cards keep falling on doing wholesale. We'll probably end up having to do a factory, within the next several years, to focus only on wholesale and distributors.
At the end of the day, Rudabaugh says the most rewarding part of her business is helping people to have what they normally can't.
It's nothing like seeing a little boy cry because, they go get donuts every Friday and he can't have one because he's gluten and dairy free. But he comes into our place, and this is how we started doing donuts. Parents asked if we made donuts, and I said, come back next week and I'll have one put together. And sure enough, we did, and he literally cried. and his mother teared up, and it's just an amazing feeling to see people enjoy what they can't have. I mean, and that's the reward of it all.